Up next is Jose and Carl from InkWorks. I've gotten to spend some time with both of these gentlemen, and yet another amazing example of what you can do with Redwood that who knew what you could do. All right, I'm out. Over to you two.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Carl, CEO of InkWorks. Jose, our co-founder, or CTO, co-founder.
Hi. Well, today we'd like to introduce InkWorks. It's a revolutionary platform for commercial print shops. They have a challenge. The print shops do all these unique items made of different materials on different sizes, on different designs, custom to each of their customers. And their challenge is pricing is hard. It's how do you, even knowing the cost of how much it takes to do it is very hard. This is where InkWorks comes with a solution for them. We created a quote builder that generates pricing that actually convert that quote into production orders and job tickets, and very cool widget for your mail that actually plugs into your email inbox and gets some data for that. Let's go to show it actually how it works. So this is InkWorks. We have a list of quotes. I have one example of this company that went through a rebranding, and they are requesting some new office signs. They had a few different sizes made of acrylic. So here the printer can go and create some of these sizes. It will calculate how much of this material they need, and what will be the cost. But it also it's plugging into the printer, the actual printer, and calculating how much ink, how long it will take, how much to charge for the setup, and how much to charge for the actual labor that will take to install those signs. Even some one-off things like we have to put braille on those signs. What we call the freestyle item, right? This is done by the printer. It's a kind of a combination of their different materials they use. They put the printers they have on the workshop and all the different labor they can add into it, and it comes with a price. In another example, let's say with that same rebranding, they're also creating some booklets for the employee handbook, and they use some paper for the body of the handbook, some paper, different paper for the cover, different printer. It's also calculating how much ink, how much is the black and white, how much is in color, how much is again the setup fees, how long it takes. And we're adding the saddle stitch to create those booklets, right? One critical thing also for the printers is sometimes the early bird with the worm. It's very critical to send the quote the first. Many times they win the contract. So in real time, we are calculating and creating this quote document that could be exported to PDF, that could be sent back through email, with all the pricing is focusing on the price data and not all the internal details. Once the customer approves this quote, it's converted to order. We want it. And what we get is an order with a lot more focusing on the production details. So your team in the workshop can create those products. The same way it's creating a job ticket, again, not focusing so much on the pricing, but with all the production details. So the printers don't have to be copy-pasting data from different systems or missing details of part of the information when creating that order, right? About copy-pasting, one thing we also acknowledge is a lot of these requests come via email. So we created this sidebar for the inbox that is connecting to Ingworks and even being able to launch the quote process when receiving an email. And this will transfer a lot of this information you receive in the email to Ingworks, and you already know who's the customer, who's the contact, and even creating some of these linking to the email. We are in the middle of our fundraising process for our seed round. We want to accelerate some new features coming, payments, invoice and accounting, all these fintech services we want to offer to print shops, loans, payroll, marketplace. This part really, Redwood was really help and a game changer for us. We migrated to Redwood once it was in version 1, and it really speed up the development. So we're really thankful to the Redwood team for creating the framework and organizing these events. Please, we are here at Apps with any question, suggestion. If you know any print shop that might benefit, that's all for Ingworks. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. That looks like a fantastic product, and I love that Sidebar even working with email. That's pretty slick.